Yes, I'm still rolling along on that Bee Gees love train. 7 reactions in less than a month. So, yeah, you've probably figured out they're one of my favorite groups of all time. In fact, I think they are better than the Beatles in one particular category, and that is making music very personal. The Bee Gees music is personal. It creates a moment in time. These guys are master storytellers, and they do it in 3 or 4 verses. And they make love to where it's not syrupy or sappy, as I've said before. It's actually quite visceral and gets to the point and really brings you in. And yet, even though they're talking about a particular moment in their lives, it's universal. Most of us have experienced that type of thing. And this song is no no different. First of May, and it's got the lead singing of Barry Gibb. You're looking at him there. I actually think it's Barry's probably early period, the song that brings out his voice better than any other song that he sang during that time. It's really emotional. He's got sort of a masculine, sensitive voice. I love it. I love this song. This song also was written primarily by Barry and Maurice, which is unusual. They sat down and jammed out to a session with Maurice on the piano. This has a lovely piano intro and violin. It's just a spectacular song, and I'm going to do what I rarely do, but I did in the last reaction on the Bee Gees, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the lyrics before I do the reaction on this. The lyrics are stupendous. They put basically describe time using a metaphor of the Christmas tree and the perspective of people, children, on Christmas trees. When I was small and Christmas trees were tall, it starts out. So you know this person is not very old, probably 12, 13, 14, 12 or 13, probably something like that. And this is about sort of puppy love, the most intense love probably any of us experience in life because it's the first time. And this song may be the best puppy love song of all time, describing it so briefly. Anyway, when I was tall, and then later when I was tall and Christmas trees were small, the passage of time and using of the Christmas tree as the metaphor is brilliant. It's just spectacular on this. It really brings you in. So I'm just going to read the lyrics really quick, just so before we watch this, so we can just gather how extraordinary they are. When I was small and Christmas trees were tall, we used to love while others used to play. For years, I thought he said laugh. We used to laugh while others used to play, but he says love. And of course, it makes more sense within the song. We used to love while others used to play. Don't ask me why, but time has passed us by. Someone else moved in from far away. That happened to me as a kid. I was in love, and then I actually moved away. So basically, almost the same thing. Now we are tall and Christmas trees are small, and you don't ask the time of day. Wow. You don't ask the time of day. You can't ask the time of day. You're not here anymore. But you and I, our love will never die. But guess we'll cry come 1st of May. What was 1st of May? In America, it's spring. And when they wrote this, I think they were in England, so maybe it was the spring in England. But in America, obviously early May is the early middle of spring, and spring is love. So, but guess we'll cry come 1st of May, thinking about when we were together, when we were small and Christmas trees were tall. The apple tree that grew for you and me, lovely. I watched the apples falling one by one. Because you're in love and you're just sitting there watching the apples fall. Lovely, lovely image. And I recall the moment of them all. And at first you're thinking apples. The day I kissed your cheek and you were mine. Wow. Wow. That's just extraordinary image making right there. Great writing in 3 verses. And then, of course, they go into the chorus after that. But this song also is sort of semi-famous for Bee Gees aficionados because it was this song that sort of reputedly caused the breakup of the Bee Gees for 1 year. Robin left the group because this song, Barry wanted this song to be the A-side of a single release, and he won out on this with Robert Stigman. And Robin wanted Lamplight, his song, to be the A side, and Lamplight ended up being the B side. Bada bing, bada bang. People got mad. Robin left for 1 year. That was the breakup. Evidently, it was this song that caused the turmoil. But of course, it goes deeper than that. But anyway, so also I want to give some credit to the drum work by Colin Peterson. I haven't done that very many times in the past. He is on drums. And so here we go. This is going to be unusual because this only features Barry singing. But I think Robin is on the stage. Of course, Maurice is on the piano. So let's enjoy 1st of May. I love this song. Get you in a reflective mode right off the bat.
When I was small and Christmas trees were tall, we used to laugh while others used to play. Don't ask me why, but time.
I'll back it up 10 seconds. I love the pauses in this song to let you ruminate on the images that he's creating and the emotions he's creating. There's so many pauses in this song. And this is another thing about the Bee Gees. They're very patient. They let things sit. And they do that on this 1st of May.
To laugh while others used to play. Don't ask me why, but time has passed us by. Someone else moved in from far away. Now we are tall and Christmas trees are small, and you don't ask the time of day, but you and I, our love will never die. But guess who cried come 1st of May? The apple tree that grew for you and me, I watch the apples falling one by one, and I recall the moment of them all, the day I kissed your cheek and you were gone. Now we are tall and Christmas trees are small, and you don't ask the time of day, but you and I, our love will never die. But guess you cry come 1st of May. And I was small and Christmas trees were tall. Do 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 do.
Pause.
Don't ask me why, but time has passed us by.
Lovely.
Someone else moved in from far away.
Oh gosh. Oops. Just lovely. How fresh-faced is Barry in this, huh? It was so unusual to watch Robin just sit there. I've said before he's got my favorite voice in the group. It was just unusual to see him sitting there while Barry takes the lead. This is extraordinary. This song is so moving. It gets me every single time. It is one of my favorites. They've got at least 15 or 20 songs that I absolutely adore. This is one of them. It is a moment in time. It's so beautifully expressed in lyrics and vocals by Barry and instruments. The violin on this, the takeoff on the violin several times is just sends your soul soaring. I mean, you saw mine. It just blows me away how ingenious these guys are in this. There was, God, I can't remember his name, who actually brought in the latter half of the orchestration on this. He said it needed it, and the guy, what was his name? Bob? Can't remember his name, damn it. But he's the one who actually said we need some more power in this. This is a powerful song, and he said let's bring in the violin, the orchestration on this. I don't know what the twinklies are on it. The Bee Gees do it a lot. I really like that as well. But Maurice's piano work is really great on this. I think he lip synced this because this sounds exactly like the album version, like the release on this. So no problem. It's just lovely. But Barry's voice on this is just perfection. It's just really soft, sweet, paced, and emotional. It grabs you. I love the way the Bee Gees pause in their music, like I said a while ago, and allow you to absorb. A lot of songs, even love songs, don't do that. They keep going, and it just feels like it's almost too much. You get to actually rest for a second and sit on a phrase with them, and especially that pause near the end where he says, before he says, don't ask me why. I mean, there's a good 5-second pause there, and I love that. First time I heard the song, I thought it was over, and then he comes in and sings, and I'm like, wow, wow, wow. It's just extraordinary work. It's the way they put together songs is craftsmanlike. I mean, they don't settle for less. These guys are perfectionists. They don't seem like perfectionists the way they are. They're such happy guys, but these guys are perfectionists. And it shows in every single one of the songs that they do. Yeah. So just an incredibly moving song. I mean, it takes me back. Every time I listen to this, it takes me back to a particular girl when I was 13 and in childhood. And I mean, every single time I think about her, I think about my feelings. And if a song can do that for you, wow, right? I mean, wow. Every single time. Wow. So obviously Barry had that as well, something like that. And the Christmas tree metaphor, like I said a while ago, is just extraordinary on this. Yeah. All right. So I look forward to hearing what y'all have to say. These kinds of immersions that I do, like the last month with the Bee Gees, I'm going to be doing that with many other groups, Pink Floyd and many others. So this isn't just me doing the Bee Gees, but I'm doing them. So look forward to y'all's comments. I'll catch you soon. Bye now.